If you guys are looking for a cheap and reliable place to get your FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check the link in the description and use the code Itani to get 5% off. Guys, haven't uploaded in a while because I thought Futmas we will be uploading a video on a daily basis, but considering the prices that EA are releasing these players at, there's no way I'm doing most of these players. I've only done one, which is the Napoli Malquit, and even though he's so expensive, I feel like it was kind of deserved because he's the best right back in the Serie A and also the best French right back as well. So because I needed him, because I wanted to link my Koulibaly up with a nice link, and then because I'm playing Militao, it kind of helped me out. But obviously, that's not going to help everyone, and everyone has different kind of teams. Now the problem is, today they've released a Rashford. I definitely wanted to try him out just because it's Rashford. As you guys remember at the beginning of the game, he was going for like 70 to 80k for an 83 rated player. I've never seen anything like it. Today we have his SBC Futmas card, and it is so damn expensive. Some people say it's deserved. How? I don't know how. Just because I looked at his, I can't remember, but I saw on Twitter, someone posted his finishing has gone up by 1 or 2. How is that even possible for a player that's gone up by 2 ratings? He's now an 85 rated card. I think this guy is going around 230 to 250k on the PlayStation, which is just dumb for an 85 rated card. But I don't know, every single Futmas player right now is so expensive. For Rashford, they're requiring 84 rated, an 85 rated squad, and an 86 rated. If they don't require an 86 rated squad, I'll be like, okay, this is a fair valued card, because fair valued SBC, because it's Rashford. He's a very popular player. He's a Premier League player, English, so easy to link and everything. But no, they had to put in that extra 86 rated squad, you know, they had to. So it makes it not worth it for me. And we're still going to try him out though, because it's Rashford, you know. I really wanted to try him out just because of that. So we've stuck him in a team, Premier League team, but we have a couple of icons in there. Now the reason I have Matthaus and Hernandez is because they're from my untradeable base icon SBC. I've done 2, and these are the 2 I got. I haven't tried him out yet, so it's going to be interesting. Del Piero I have not sold just because he's going to be out of packs soon. I think he's out of packs already, right? Or is it when the prime moments or prime icons come into packs, that's when he's out? I don't know. Either way, this is the team we're using. As you guys can see, Rashford, we've got his loan card. I'm definitely not going to do his real card. I'm doing his loan card just to try him out, tell you guys what I think. So overall, before I even begin, like I said, I don't think this Rashford is worth it. But if you're rich, you won't care. So 3-star weak foot straight off the bat. He does have 5-star skill moves, which is, does it balance it out? 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Does that balance it out to like 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves? I don't think so, but I don't know, skill moves, 5-star skill moves in this game, I don't care too much about. I prefer to have a 4-star weak foot, but already a restriction on this Rashford for 200,000+ coins. Then you have high work rates, can be okay if the player has good attack positioning. Sometimes even some players that don't have good attack positioning, they do some nice runs in the game. You won't find out until you play matches with them. So Rashford, I'm not going to say anything about his work rates. It's not optimal, but we'll see how it is in the game. Now, 90 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, that is meta. That's what you need. You need fast, pacey strikers. And how tall was he? 6'1", so he's not going to feel too fast, like not Mertens fast, but he should still feel quite fast. Then you have 86 attack position, which is not bad for an 85 rated card. 82 finishing, that's it. 82 finishing is so low for what they're asking. Like the price they're asking for an 82 finisher is just too low. 90 shot power though is sick. 80 long shots, 77 volleys, 77 penalties. Then you have passing stats, 80 vision, 79 crossing, 81 free kick accuracy, 80 short passing. Long passing is trash, but curve is pretty good. So Rashford has, where it matters, the right stats, except finishing. Then you have 90 agility, 78 balance is really low, especially for someone that's 6'1". that means he's not gonna feel so smooth to turn with just because he's 6'1". He could be pacey, he does have the agility, that's gonna help him, but 78 balance is really low. I could just right off the bat say I'm gonna put an engine on him just to increase that balance, but since it's a loan card, I'm obviously not gonna waste that. 84 reactions, 87 ball control is pretty good, 89 dribbling is really good, and then 81 composure, just borderline okay when it comes to composure. Heading accuracy doesn't matter, 74 jumping doesn't really matter either. Stamina, this guy's not gonna get tired. Strength and aggression, 77 and 75, makes him alright, just about alright. So, I don't know what to expect. For the asking price, underwhelming stats, but he does have some nice stats in the right places. Let us see how he plays in game, guys. Here we go. Alright, so this is just a normal Bundesliga squad. I'm not sure if everyone sold their teams. I've sold most of my club just because I'm preparing for the Team of the Year crash and it's already kind of started. That's why so many players have lost value. This guy's got Sane. I think Sane is the most dangerous player right now in this squad. He does have Werner, a lot of pace. That's the good thing with the Rashford though. Is this finishing gonna... Yep, we do manage to finish that, guys. And there we go. So Rashford gets on the score sheet and the pace, able to break this guy's defense down, and that is what you're looking for. This nice... That's his weak foot as well, so he does manage to finish with his weak foot. Why was he backing away? That was a decent shot from Rashford. I remember he has some really nice shot power, so I thought we might try and take advantage of that. Oh, I didn't even tell him to slide. This game. I told him to stand tackle, but for some reason he chose to slide instead. Shall I stand in the middle? Gonna stand in the middle, see what happens. Oh, that was a good penalty anyway. There's no way you're gonna save that. Even maybe if... I don't think I would have saved that even if I jumped. What the hell happened there? We were able to finish with Rashford, and it seemed like a very crappy shot, but somehow went in. So let me just see what the hell happened. Was it a deflection? Oh, was it I can't tell, but it looked like a deflection. So another goal of Rashford, guys. 82 finishing doesn't seem that bad. That is the pace on Rashford, boys. Raf literally pulls him back. Rashford make the run. Rashford finesse shots and he misses. Rashford make the run. It's open. Only Hernandez is making the runs, even when I'm manually triggering it, guys. Rashford is not making... like, off the ball, he isn't as good as Hernandez. Oh, man. This guy scored 2 goals that he just doesn't deserve. Counter-attack of dreams? Could this be the counter... No, not to him! Oh, my days! The actual game... registered to Rashford, even though I wanted to pass it to Del Piero. Anyway, Rashford in the first match did okay. He did alright. Nothing too crazy, but he did okay. Better than I expected, especially with his weak foot, but running and off the ball, he's not the greatest. As you guys saw, between him and Hernandez, when Del Piero had the ball, Hernandez was the one to always make the runs. Off the ball, Hernandez was just better in every way. I'm not sure how much this baby Hernandez goes for, but let me just check actually. So they're both the same rating, and this baby Hernandez goes for 347k, so 100k more than this Rashford, but he is tradable, don't forget about that. Obviously I can't really compare both, but off the ball, Hernandez was just way better. But Rashford was very pacey, and that is something I really liked about him. He, like, if you want to do through balls, whenever he does decide to make a run, he was actually really good in that sort of situation for counter-attacks. The positioning is my biggest problem with him. Like, off the ball, he wasn't the greatest. His weak foot seemed to be okay, like 3-star weak foot, but we did manage to score the first goal with his weak foot. So not bad at all, guys. Let's see what we could do in the next match. Alright, the next match is a Bundesliga squad. This guy's got a Nesta in there. He's got the Player of the Month Vardy, very, very pacey forwards, Martial, Gnabry, and also he has Werner. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Is he offside? We managed to get another goal with Rashford, guys. Let's go! This is what we meant to do. Play really nice and try and force him into the penalty area. And that's the goal. Look at this really nice pass from Del Piero. Oh man, that was a disgusting goal. His Nesta thought I was gonna cut in. That was, I think he was controlling him. Thought I was gonna cut in, but nope. Went outside. Strong foot. Oh, come on, ref. What is that? Literally blocks him from running and oh my days. My player literally... Come on. No. Ah. I swear, has this ever happened to you guys? When you are about to score a goal, you literally concede straight after that. Okay, Rashford, the thing is with Rashford, he does take a bit of a while to turn, but he is quite strong for a player that has that kind of pace. He's a very, very strong player. And I have to admit, this Rashford, even though he cost a lot, he's a really good player. Really, really good striker. I'm telling him to shoot. I'm telling the guy to shoot. He just wouldn't shoot. I was trying to get him offside. So he managed to get back a goal, but that was definitely my fault just because I was trying to get him offside. And he does. Oh no. Oh no, we messed that up, guys. We literally messed that up. We actually gave him the 2 goals right at the end. So we managed to draw against this guy. I have to admit, we gave him the last 2 goals. It was completely my fault. But overall, Rashford, I have to admit, he's a very good player. Very good card if you want to do the SBC. Even though at the beginning of the episode, I feel like 250k, very expensive, and I do still stand by that. He's a very, very expensive card, but it doesn't feel that bad after trying him out. Would I say he's worth 250k? No, but I'm gonna say that maybe 200k, 180k is the nice. That's the thing. If you take out the 86 rated squad, this Rashford would be completely worth it after trying him out. Very good player, guys. I would recommend doing the SBC, but it's so expensive, so only do it if you really like Rashford in real life, if Man United is your favorite team and you want one of your favorite players, that kind of stuff. But he's definitely a really good player, though. I have to admit, very fun card and can be used competitively if you know how to use him. Now, we didn't win both matches, but completely my fault in the end there. All I'm going to say is, dribbling-wise, he was okay. He was pretty good when it came to dribbling, but his balance did kind of let him down. And if you do smack an engine card on him, he will feel a lot better, but I'm not going to do that on a lone card. And also, guys, if you manage to do this SBC, very good for counterattacks. Very, very good for counterattacks. But another negative for me is his positioning. Doesn't make as many runs as I would like him to, especially because he has high work rates. Not always in position when you need him. So that's the only bad thing about him. Shooting, his shots felt really good. For someone that has not the best of long shot stats, his shot power really helps him. So that kind of makes his finishing a bit more tolerable, just because his shot power is a lot higher. But finishing, I didn't have much problems finishing with him either. So even though his finishing is a bit on the low side, he did not miss too many opportunities, or many in my opinion. So overall, 2 negatives for me. That weak foot, because even though in those 2 matches he didn't miss anything with his weak foot, that 3-star weak foot is always going to be a restriction going forward when you're playing in weekend league or something. He's bound to miss with his left foot. Again, his positioning wasn't the greatest, so not the best of players off the ball. And other than that, that's all I have negative about him. Obviously his price, but I don't know if it's fair to say that in this video. But for the price, I'm going to rate him accordingly. So I'm going to say this Rashford, he's worth it if he was like 200k, but 250k is just too much for me. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. He's a good player. Not good for value for coins, but a good player, guys. 8 out of 10. Very solid player, especially for Premier League teams. He's going to be a welcome addition. Very nice striker, very fast, and that is what you really need in this game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit like button if you did, and hopefully you have a very nice day.